Hi. Hey. How's it going? Going well? Good. Me too. So I just wanted to, I get all these old, I get all these ideas all the time, and I always have to write them down or whatever the case is. So I'm just trying to make a bunch of shorter vlogs and just throw my ideas out there right away. So this isn't really an idea. This is more so like science. I don't know. There is and you see, look at how white I am. Oh, light go away, light come back. Of course I'm white. I'm from Wisconsin, and I'm German, and Irish, and French, and British. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about the science behind heartbreak, because so often when you're like just getting over a breakup, or, a best friend breakup, or whatever the case is, when you're in that feeling and when it hurts so bad, I mean, I always used to find myself, or I, still find myself asking, like, when is this going to end? When is this going to end? When is this going to end? I know I've had my heart broken a couple times. Maybe just twice. Sucks every time. But it's always been time that's healed it the quickest. So if we think about love for a second, and, when it comes to our brains, and when it comes to, God, is this boring? Me, like, just sitting so bright on my face. All of my, look at my apartment. Okay. Aside from the kitchen, all the lights are off. I'm just sitting in front of my computer editing, because that's what I do, because I'm a nerd. Saturday night, yeah! So when we think about love, and we think about what happens to us when we're in love, we're happy, we laugh all the time, we get hugs and kisses, or whatever else, depending on who we are. I don't know, we all have different beliefs when it comes to stuff like that. And I appreciate every belief system, right? Love and let love. That's what I always say. It was my quote in my senior yearbook. So when you're in love, you get to experience all these really happy things, and you get to say, I love you, and someone says, I love you back, and your brain releases all this dopamine and all of this serotonin. And that's like the happy, those are your happy chemicals that make you feel happy, and like it's the same chemicals that are released when, like, for instance, if when I'm, making a movie, I get dopamine, I get serotonin, right? So, like, when you're in love with a person, and when you have a relationship, or whatever the case is, you get all of this dopamine, all of this serotonin, because you're getting love, and you're laughing, and you're holding each other, and you're holding hands, and it's just really good, right? So then when you break up, or when that person has to leave your life for whatever reason, or when you have to leave their life for whatever reason, suddenly you don't have those chemicals anymore. Suddenly that automatic release of dopamine and serotonin that you would get every single time they call your phone, and you look at it and you see their name, you're like, oh, God. And you just get that really good feeling inside. When those phone calls aren't happening anymore, when you're not seeing that person anymore, when you're not getting that physical affection, your brain is lacking those chemicals. So in essence, now, this is going to be a weird metaphor, so just bear with me. So in essence, it's like a heroin addict, right? When they stop doing the heroin, their body's like, oh my God, I need some heroin, because that's what I got used to. It's such a weird reference. So then they go to a clinic, and they get this thing called methadone, which is in essence, a synthetic heroin, but it, gives your body this other chemical that makes your body think you're still getting that same chemical, but it's not quite as bad, like whatever. So getting over heartbreak is in essence the same thing as, an addict getting off their drug, or whatever the case is, because, when you're in love, there is a chemical release. Like, there is science behind it. So when you're feeling down after a breakup, you're like, when is this going to go away? When is this going to stop hurting? When am I going to feel okay when I fall asleep again, and smile when I wake up. When is this going to happen? If you want to quicken that process, do the things that you know always make you happy. Paint, read, ride a bike. I edit. Obviously, there's a lot of editing going on. I'm just sitting here and thinking. That's honestly all I do with my time is I sit here and think. And this has already been 6 minutes. Oh, so there goes a quick vlog for today. I don't know, it's a big topic. It's a big thing to talk about. Heartbreak is so hard. And when you go through it for the first time, which, when I was in high school, I thought I was going through it for the first time. And, who's to say that that wasn't heartbreak just as much as anything else was. And then 2.5 years ago, my boyfriend and I broke up. And it was just as hard. So I guess 3 times. 2, 3 times, whatever. It's irrelevant. Every time my heart has felt broken, it has not been easier any of the times. It's been different. It's been hard. It's been so hard, but what has always gotten me through it is knowing that everything will always be okay, and that no matter how many times my heart has been broken, that I've been able to stand up again and do something great and find my purpose again somehow and find my dopamine and my serotonin, and everything's always been okay. Everything always works out. So that's kind of why... Okay, so that's kind of why. Can you guys see it? My new tattoo. So initially I was just going to get an O. And that was my own little reminder to myself that everything would always be okay. And then someone suggested to get an X along with it. And I did. And, it's kind of representative of all of these ideas that what doesn't kill you will only make you stronger. Whoa! Look at all that. Super hot. I am actually getting really hot inside my apartment right now. I think I need to go outside. I've been editing for hours, sitting alone. I've literally been editing so long that the sun has gone down, and I had no idea. I had no idea. Anyways. So just take away from this that no matter what pain you're going through in your life right now, no matter what is happening, everything will always be okay. Because it always has been. If you remember back, last year when you got in a fight with one of your friends, or you and your boyfriend broke up, or you didn't get that job you wanted, or you didn't get that role in that movie that you wanted, or whatever, you climbed out of that. You got past it. Everything was okay again. You did laugh again. And we will always laugh again. Life is a cycle. It's a series. It's, you can't have a rainbow without rain. I welcome the rain. The rain cleans me and clears me and teaches me things. Every time my heart is broken also, every time I've been in any type of pain, or every time I've been in any type of bad experience, ultimately, there is no bad experience because I've learned from it, and I've grown, and I will continue to, as will you. 9 minutes later, all right, I'm going to go and, hey, Roxy, what are you doing later tonight? What are you doing? Hey, where are you going? Come here. Come here. Come here. Get on my chest. Come here. Oh,